Despite this storm that's coming, water managers are not counting on Mother Nature helping out that much this season.
No. ABC 7 News anchor Eric Thomas live in Emeryville with that part of the story. Eric?
And of course, guys, they'll take any rain they can get, so they're welcoming this one. But they say it has been a very dry year this year. Reservoirs are okay for now, but that's based on what happened last year. It's going to be a few months before we know whether the situation's going to be okay for next year. Bruce Kirschenbaum took advantage of the calm before the storm to get in a little fishing at San Pablo Reservoir. It's one reason he pays attention to the water levels.
Last year was a lot of rain, of course, so most of the reservoirs were all filled up, pretty filled. And this year hasn't been so much rain, so it's been kind of low.
East Bay Mud agrees that we're still enjoying the water left behind by the storms of 2017. This year has not been so bountiful.
Although our water supply is looking good, it's definitely a dry year.
She says the rainfall in the East Bay this season is down to 44% of average. Snowfall in the Sierra, where much of our drinking water originates, is even worse, closer to 20%. Supplies are nowhere near the lows we experienced during the drought years before 2017, when Californians were forced to take extreme conservation measures. But water companies warn that less draconian conservation measures are now the norm thanks to changing weather patterns. That's why water managers will reassess their situation in the spring.
And we'll be able to better tell our customers, do we need to do more than conserve as a way of life? Do we need to request voluntary conservation?
As for our fisherman, Bruce, he says, why worry about something you can't control?
I'm not too worried about it because eventually it'll all even out in the end.
Coincidentally, East Bay Mud had a meeting of its public relations officers yesterday to update them on the situation both in the mountains and down here. That's why they are concentrating on how dry it has been. In April, they believe late April, after the official rainy season is over, they're going to reassess and see where the water levels are and just how deeply they'll have to go into conservation. Live in Emeryville, Eric Thomas, ABC 7 News.
Eric, thank you.